What's up, everyone? We're going to go ahead and break down the SPY data that came through and look at the outcome for today and the potential outcome for tomorrow. So this is where they get the data from. This is the SIBO terminal that we use in the Discord. Everyone has access to this. You just click on the metrics here that you see, and when you click on it, it prints you out a nice little sheet that's real-time data straight from SIBO, and then we can look at this very, very easily. And what we're doing is we're checking out the volume analysis. We're looking at put premium versus call premium versus bullish call premium versus bearish call premium, and so on and so forth. So this is where I get the data from, just showing you that so you know I'm not making this up. And once you get the data, then we can put it into our PowerPoint here, and we can clearly see that bearish premium did win the day today despite us going up. The likely setting up for tomorrow. Expect it to be another day like last Friday tomorrow, based on the open interest and what it's telling us. So all across the board, put premium exceeds call premium, OI put changes exceed OI call changes, bearish put premium exceeds bullish put premium, bearish call premium exceeds bullish call premium, bearish on ask exceeds bullish on ask, and OI for puts total exceeds OI for puts calls, meaning there's more support than resistance. The winner is puts, bearish premium, bearish on ask, and puts, the bears. Okay, so next we have open interest changes. And I'm going to show you where I get that data from. Same place, just a different spreadsheet. And this is very, very helpful data because this one we can just go ahead and highlight the whole thing and analyze the data and change the metrics to non-values, and we can find a lot of different useful intents, basically. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go through this data. So this is the OI change here. So we see here for strike 403.56/2022 appears most often. Let's go just look at the changes overall. So we want to organize this by expiry because we're going to do oldest to newest. We want the closest expiry first. So the biggest changes going in to tomorrow, 5/4 expiry, the two biggest changes are going to be 395 and 400. There was 9,000 OI added at 400 for puts. That's support. There was 395 support added to puts, or at strike 395 for puts. The next third biggest one is going to be calls at 425. OI is 8,000. Open interest total is 13,000. So 8,000 resistance was added at 425. 10,000 support was added at 395. 9,000 support was added at 400. 6,000 support was added at 380. 5.6 thousand support was added at 405. 3.8K support added at 383. Ooh, 415 resistance, 3.4. I like what I see. And the date this all happened was today. So again, like I said, setting up for tomorrow. So what do you not see here? You don't see any 420, 425 other than this one. And that's a big heavy wall of resistance there. Because remember what we saw in the first data set, more bearish than bullish premium. So now, last but not least, we're going to look at the biggest OI positions in general, which again, at SPY, click on top open interest positions and just hit download. Actually, let's just look at it straight from the terminal. Okay, so the top position, the number one OI position going into tomorrow is, I'm sorry, that's 520. Let's do tomorrow. We actually have to download it to get the expirations proper. That is the biggest symbol overall. We want the biggest position for tomorrow's expiration. That's what we want. So let's look at that. So we're newest, or oldest to newest, rather. Okay, so the biggest positions are 400 and 425 for tomorrow's date. The third biggest and fourth biggest are 395 and 405. This looks like a call sell trap for me, to me. But let's go ahead and do this. Let's just go ahead and analyze only 5/4 and see what the data tells us. We can go ahead and change this to non-value so we can just get straight correlations. go ahead and look. All right, so for open interest, sum of open interest, we have 69,000 puts for support. We have 38,000 calls. OI change total, you got 10,000 for calls, 32K for puts. Let's do, now look at the close. Look at the sum of the closes. Our plan is going to work, guys, I'm telling you. So whenever you think of open interest, think of it, puts is going to be your support, calls is your resistance. The changes in OI is very important to measure because it shows intentions for these big players. So looking at the OI chain overall, look, the biggest spot is at 520 expiration for 400. They added more support. Added more support for 520 at 390. Added more support at 380. Added more support at 380. Took away support at 430. Took away support at 410. Added support at 400. Added resistance at 500. Took a little bit of support away at 420. That's how you go down and read this. Now, this is also important to pay attention to. Ask can be signified as inexperience or intentions from market makers. Bid can be more skilled and or institutional buying. The mid is kind of the midpoint, which I hate when it's all mid. But again, there's a gap that needs to be filled right around this 400 mark that you keep seeing the OI pop up at. So again, more outflow than inflow today, yet we were up. And the RSIs are all oversold on the micro time frame, so there is room to hit that marker. So let's see what happens. But this is the OI update for SPY. Very bearish going into tomorrow.